Alongside David Sanchez, Matt Dunnigan, Milt Stiegel, and full credit to Bo Levi Mitchell for the way he handled the postgame following the Hamilton Tiger Cats' loss to the Montreal Alouettes. I think we can all agree on that. There were a few things that stuck out, but I think what a lot of people take away from it is when he said, as the highest paid player, if you're not starting in a playoff game, the future may not be in Hamilton. We can sit here and speculate all day long, but Matt, in your opinion, what would Bo Levi's next step be?
Take a deep breath, relax, take a shower. He's still in his locker room, and it is still fresh in his words. Yeah, he was still in the moment, and he's trying, and he handled the questions, some tough questions, with a lot of class, as we've come to see from Bo Levi Mitchell. His play this year has not. He's had to overcome a fractured leg, a groin injury, and it just hasn't been the season that all Hamilton Tiger Cat fans, and certainly Bo Levi Mitchell, thought it would be. But Milt, when I look at this guy moving forward, he's a competitor. He handled things with class because he's got teammates in that locker room within earshot of what he's saying. He's continuing to lead and not say anything over the top, and I think he's trying to reel things in. But at the end of the day, it's difficult to watch somebody go through this and persevere. And I think Bo will persevere. Whether it's a Ticat uniform or whether he's sitting right here with us next year, don't know that, Milt. But the guy we know is a winner, and he's going to win in whatever he does. And I think that was a winning conversation that he had with those reporters.
A lot of respect. I mean, because that could have went another way. You know, those are some tough questions, and it seemed like he was like, okay, let me make sure I handle this correctly, and he did. So you got to respect him for that. Also, I mean, it's tough being in that position. You know, Bo was at the top of his game for many years. He was the man, and now there's a point right now that he's not. But I don't think he wants to go out like that. I think he still wants to have another opportunity to show that he could still get it done. Yes, it's probably not going to be in Hamilton, and I think he understands that, but I still think he wants that opportunity to go out there and leave on his own terms. Will that happen? We would all like to see that, but if it doesn't, as you mentioned, I mean, he has a future in media if he wants to do that right away. So whatever direction he goes in, I'm excited to see, because I know he's going to be he's going to grow in whatever he does.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the time to sit and look at, you know, the salary cap ramification or his contract or those type of things right now. Those will obviously play into it. For us, and all of us who played a long time, very few get to leave on the way they want to leave. And for Bo, his comments to me when he says he's the highest paid player on his team and he's not starting, that means he won't be there. That's the frustration that he has, because he feels like for sure that if he was out there the whole game, he could have helped. And he wants to be a part of trying to get them back to the Grey Cup in Hamilton. So that's the frustration that he's showing there. Like you said, you know, being classy at this point in time and not expressing it fully, but that's what it is for Bo. I mean, he wanted this so badly in Hamilton. He's been so good for so long, and he didn't get an opportunity. So he doesn't want that again. That's for certain.
No matter what happens, we'll always remember those incredible years in Calgary, when he did for that organization. And I have a sneaking suspicion, not to speculate too far ahead, we might be seeing him at the Grey Cup. We send it back to SportsCenter.